Welcome to some Star Wars Hounds. If you're new to the channel, please give us a subscribe. If you're a returning viewer and have not subscribed yet, please give us a subscribe. It definitely helps the channel grow. Alright, we're going to be playing some Zaina. Did I sound like the announcer? Of course I didn't. We're going to be playing some Zaina. Now that all the mods are free, I get to, whatchamacallit, play that super strong high damage build.
I have my orders.
So I'm excited. I just gotta aim. I used to be good back in my day. Let me not say good. Decent. Oh my god, I rolled into territory. Huh. Okay. At least two of those should have got a hit. So that's weird. Oh. That's damage. I'm doing terrible. Ah, my god. Alright, this is gonna be rough in the beginning. Just bear with me. I'll be wondering what changes damage variables sometimes. It's like I did 40 something across the screen, and then I just saw 38. Like, how did I do less? So ridiculous. Okay. I don't know what I expected from that. Survival? Probably. That's probably what I expected. Does the ult damage? Because I literally just was like, that's a heal ult. I probably should just rolled out of it. I don't know much about the new character. I just know that they're new, and they just have like this grenade launcher looking type weapon. Isn't it crazy how she basically can do sniper damage? Just add a couple of mods, and next thing you know, bang! You see what I'm talking about? That's insane. So did their support just stop playing? That's crazy. That, oh my god. They're spawning there. Tight.
Our flag is flying high.
That's the thing I love about Zaina's ult. It's just, you just drop it. You just drop it, help the team out from anywhere on the map, help secure positions. I was like, did I make the wrong play by going to the tank and not the other character? But the other guy survived, so it's all good. Because the tank got to pick up the health. So I want to go heal a person who's already healing. Come on. That's smart. They're smart. They're shimmying. Oh, wow. Why'd you come up? That was overly aggressive for no reason. That made no sense. They should have just grappled the other way and picked up the health. I didn't know you could do that. Is there like a grapple thingy in that direction? Or is that character just able to be like Spider-Man? Like, what the heck did they cling on to? That wooden pose is funny. Not too bad. Not too bad. I missed a lot. Call me a stormtrooper. The whole matchmaking purgatory. Man, I wish this is kind of how the game was at release. Sometimes you just have to establish fun. Once you establish fun, then you have a solid, super strong fan base, and everything is just wonderful, and life is lifing. But yeah, man. I don't understand. This is what I don't understand about companies, right? Because obviously, the developers can only do what they're allowed to do. It's like Disney. I don't understand. I don't understand setting up something for failure. It's weird. It's like, hey, company, make us a game and make us $1 billion, but you're not allowed to do any of the things that you would need to get you there. Like, that doesn't make sense. We should have just had the legit movie cast and all that stuff. What you call it? Star Killer should have just been one of the releasing characters, DLC. Like, you get what I'm saying? You should have had characters. Well, I never played the Knights of the Old Republic, I believe it's called, the role playing game. So I'm gonna assume there was probably characters. Well, I did my best to keep that person alive. I'm gonna assume there was probably characters in that game that was to that game only, and then they could have made their appearances. Like, you know what I'm saying? There was so much that could have been done with the characters. And it's not to say that what we got is bad, but that's how you just get a lot of people. Thank you. It was really on 1 health. That's all that. It said 1. But anyway, where was I? Back on the Trizak. No, yeah, it's like it's I'm sure there's a lot of people who saw a Star Wars game and didn't see Star Wars characters, quote unquote, and be like, what the heck is this? So I'm just venting some frustration, because I am still having fun, even though it is weird. I get some uncomfortable matches where it just feels like I took a lot of damage a second ago. It just feels like, it's like bot after bot, or people are throwing, or whatever, right? People are quitting. But this customization, trying things out, seeing like, oh man, this caters to my playstyle, or this allows my character to play the way I want my character to play. Like, I'm gonna go back to Diego. And there's a mod I'm gonna switch, and then make another video to see how it performs. Because in my mind, I'm like, wait, this might be a really good method here. Okay, no. The body dropped kind of quick. I was like, I thought they quit. Yeah, this is a super one-sided match. I'm not too sure if that has anything to do with a player leaving. But yeah, I mean, you take what you can get at this point when it comes to match qualities, and take what you can get at this point, and just try your best to enjoy the game. A lot of people team up, you go, yeah, look at the opponent's team. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So a lot of people team up. They get like a team of 4, and they start playing to control at least their outcomes. So yeah, but if you're just solo dolo, you just gotta take what you can get. You might get teammates and they might be competent, or you might get bots or DCs or whatever, and just have to deal. It's the customization that's allowing this to be fun. Like my, sorry, like my garage customization. That was kind of fun, but it's not 100% in tune to how I play. But I rather adjust how I play. So what that means is normally when I oh, forgive me, hold on. Let me clear my throat. All right. So normally when I'm playing like melee characters, I start meleeing like right before I can get to them, so that way there's a hitbox as I'm moving forward. So it's like what I've learned, a way to get potentially an extra hit in the combat sequence, because you have a choice. You can wait till you get there, or you can swing, and while the active frames are activating, right, and they're up, you're moving forward. So the moment you're in range, you already have a hitbox there that hits, and then you start swinging. Essentially, that'll give you an extra hit compared to just waiting till you're in range and swinging then. This is just, taking advantage of frames. But, for the most part, unless you have master, that's always going to be a guess. Oh, wow. I was able to pick it up without climbing. So yeah, unless you're a master at the distance and the active frames, because I don't know how long the frames are active when it comes to the melee characters. But yeah, it'll just be a guess. Anyway, so you make that guess, and what happens is some of the mods slow you down. And I was just like, why is it a struggle? And then it dawned on me. I was like, oh, okay. So what it is that I have to do with my garage mod is I don't know why he didn't just start running to me. If for a second they looked like a bot, and then they could have just been like, is that my teammate? What the hell? What the hell? But anyway. Yeah, with my garage mod, I have to walk and be patient. Do not swing. Do not lower my movement speed or combat speed because I can't remember the exact negatives on the mods. You see how I just helped the homie from across the map? That's wonderful. But he just likes eating damage. What the heck, man? I felt like, whoa, that was BS. Yeah, I feel like my sensitivity randomly spikes. I don't know. But like, I don't know what that was. I'm playing this game thinking I'm just absolutely terrible today with the aim. And some of my shots aren't even, oh my god. That was crazy. Some of my shots aren't even registering. You know what? I have a bad habit of not completing a thought. So the garage thing, yes, get close, then make sure I'm hitting. And once I hit, they end up moving so slow that they can't get away. That's pretty much it. It just puts them in a position where I'm guaranteeing, unless they got an escape tool, which that's also be part of a problem. I noticed part of a sequence of creating new characters is giving them tools that an older cast of characters probably don't really have access to. So what that means is it's a weird imbalance to where my old character, who was designed to be able to deal with these characters, seemed to not quite keep up with the new characters. But I was just like, yo, how many characters have escape tools? Like, this is ridiculous. That was another interesting discovery. It almost felt like my mod situation is obsolete, because also cooldowns aren't that dramatic in this game. So unless I find a way to wait for you to use your escape and then run up to you and then hit you, I'm more than likely never going to be able to secure a kill with my setup. Oh wow. Oh, that damage is nasty. Oh my god. They are angry at me. They could have secured A. Instead, they made their way to me to get me. Okay. Another quick paced game. So this Zaina build is old though. I'm not really, well, I don't know what it was. I just knew they went with damage. So I can't honestly tell you what it was. I just knew when the mods first dropped, people were saying how much damage Zaina was outputting. So I just put damage mods on. So that for the accuracy, which made no sense why some of my shots didn't register. And then it's just damage. Well, a G. Thanks for watching.